Welcome back to another video. Today, we're talking about the Sony ZV-1 and how it might be the only thing you need to start a YouTube channel. So what do you need for a YouTube channel? Well, you obviously need a camera, which we've got ticked because we've got the ZV-1. You need a microphone of some kind, so you might have a shotgun mic on the camera, you might have a lavalier mic attached to you. In the actual office environment, I use a boom mic. And then of course, you need some kind of lighting. So in the office environment, I've got a main light, I've got a fill light, I've got lights behind me. But you might not need any of that stuff. So you might have thought about a lot of this stuff already, needing a camera, so obviously check that box, but then needing audio, so I've got a boom mic right here, needing lighting, so I've got a key light, I've then got a fill light over there to fill in the shadows a little bit, needing lighting maybe behind you to make your set interesting, but actually, you don't necessarily need all that stuff. Of course, it's great to upgrade to that and over time maybe go to that sort of thing. But actually, the ZV-1 has everything you need kind of just in the camera. So let's talk about the video side of it, the camera side of it. Obviously, we've got the camera sorted because the actual ZV-1 is a camera. It shoots 4K as well, so you get that nice crispy footage. But it's also got that Sony autofocus, which makes it super easy to keep focused. So even right now, as I'm walking around, I am able to keep myself completely in focus. I've got a little square around my eye just in the screen that I'm looking at right now, and it tracks me around the frame. Makes it super easy to keep myself in focus because I never ever have to think about it, which just takes all the effort out of it. It's also got a significantly improved built-in microphone. So I'm actually using that right now, and it even comes with a windsock. So even though I'm outside in the glorious sunshine, I'm not getting any problems from the wind. And this makes it super easy to get your audio. Now, obviously a dedicated microphone is gonna be ideal. It's gonna be the best thing. But to be honest, this microphone is easily good enough that you can use it, and it absolutely gets you started with some good quality audio. It also means you don't really have to think about it. It's just on the camera, and as soon as you start filming, you're already going. You've got 4K footage, good audio. In terms of lighting, you don't need all of this stuff that I've got around me. So I've obviously got, like I mentioned before, a key light here, a fill light over there, which is just filling in the shadows on this side. I've got lighting behind me. I've basically got lighting everywhere, but you don't need to do that at all. There's something you can use, which we all have, which is gonna work really, really well. So there's two different ways that you can light yourself without having to use an actual continuous light and the fill lights and then lights behind you and all that kinds of stuff. Obviously you can do what I'm doing right now, which is just film outside. This is perfect in kind of summer, and if you go for an area like I've gone for right now, which is at least a little bit shaded, you're gonna get better results than just harsh sunlight. But of course you can also film indoors just using a window to light yourself. That can give you some really nice soft diffused light. Basically works like a big softbox. That's going to allow you to basically light yourself without having to set up any lights. Now the only downside is you can't film after it gets dark because you're basically using the sun as your light. But that's not really that much of a problem. As long as you can film in the day, you're going to be able to use those windows to actually get some great footage. Now, a good idea is to keep a little bit of depth behind you. So right now, for example, I'm right up against this fence and these plants, but usually I want to keep a little bit of depth behind me. I want to keep a little bit of something going on so I can blur that background a little bit, and it just keeps the shot a little bit more dynamic. Now, you might want to upgrade at some point. You might want to start going for things like a dedicated light so you don't have to be near to a window. You might want to use an external microphone because it is ultimately going to give you better results. You know, it's a microphone dedicated to audio. So ultimately that is going to be better than any built-in mic, no matter how good it might be. You might even want to upgrade the camera at some point. But certainly in terms of a starting point, in terms of getting yourself going without worrying about loads and loads of different pieces of equipment and setting everything up and having a place where you can actually shoot all the time, this is ideal for getting going. You're going to have good quality video, good quality audio, and as long as you can position yourself properly, you're going to have good lighting, and you can just get started, which is the most important thing about a YouTube channel. You just have to get started. You just have to make videos. You just have to get it going. That means we've got the video sorted. We're shooting 4K on the ZV-1. We've got the audio sorted using the built-in microphone on the ZV-1. And we've got lighting sorted, either shooting outside with the sun or shooting indoors by a window for that soft diffused light. And that means we've got the key 3 things we need sorted. Now don't forget to do all the things that our YouTubers ask you to do, like, subscribe, ring the bell if you want. I'll of course see you in the next video. And as always, thanks for watching.